مثل الجفن والعين كنا أنا وانتي سألله أيام زمان يا ريت ما بعدي مثل الجفن والعين كنا أنا وانتي سألله أيام زمان يا ريت ما بعدي لعيونك انت الأمان لقلبك انت الحنان لعيونك انت الأمان لقلبك انت الحنان معك نسيت الزمان كل الأمل ملك انتي معك نسيت الزمان كل الأمل ملك انتي.
And yeah, so I'm not sure if this is another video or same video, but we're gonna start our descent down Husn Habb, I believe that's the pronunciation. And this is one of the largest mountains, tallest mountains in the Ibb district and in the surrounding villages. And we are beginning our descent to Idris's house, my uncle's house, and that house and the surrounding villages is where my parents grew up in. And it's going to be awesome to see my cousins again. I haven't seen them in so long. You know, the brothers and sisters of Idris. I haven't seen them in so long, and hopefully, if you guys can recall, I'm not sure in order of which videos are going to be uploaded, but when I was in Al Hudaydah and I did the vlog with the bees or whatever, if you guys can recall, Uncle Amin is the father of Idris, my uncle, and that's the house we're going to. And today is Friday. We're going to have some lunch, pray Friday prayer. We're going to capture some epic funny stuff with epic funny stuff with their Sony. I keep saying Sony, with their Yamaha RX100, and it's gonna be hilarious to see them practice on it. And Idris is like, yeah, I fixed the tires, and there was no fuel tank on it, so we look at the goats, epic. Look at the goats. Look at the goats, almost hit me, wow. Look at the goats and the sheep, that's amazing. Someone's, that's his right there, he's chilling right there, herding his sheep and whatever. That's epic view. But, you know, Idris is telling me, I'm like, dude, you have a Yamaha RX100, are you kidding me? He said, yeah. I said, yo, these are classics. So every bike enthusiast look for those, you know? It's a wanted bike in certain areas. Let me put my visor down for the whistle. I know there's a whistle and the wind noise. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so the bike is beat up. The bike is beat up in horrible condition. It was given by one of his relatives in the surrounding villages to practice on because the person got a new motorcycle. So he just gave him the Yamaha RX100. He said, here guys, you know, if you guys can fix it, you guys can practice on it, whatever. So, you know, Idris himself and his brothers, not knowing anything, no motorcycle, what can I say? No motorcycle experience riding or even fixing them nonetheless. They freaking fixed the darn thing, and I'm like mind boggled. And I'm talking to my uncle. I'm like, Uncle, I mean, how did they fix the darn motorcycle? What did they do? He goes, I don't know, man. They fixed it. I was like, man, that's epic stuff, man. That's how creative and innovative the Yemenites, you know, locals here are. They don't have manuals. They don't have internet to just go on and just look up how to fix so and so. Think about it. When you're in America and something breaks in your house, rather than calling a repairman and spending a lot of money, you usually look up how-tos, right? You look up, you know, how to fix so and so, or you know, on YouTube, do it yourselves or whatever. These guys don't have any of that. And what's going on here? And so they fixed, like they like repaired the tire, and like I believe the how can I say, the gas keeps getting stuck. So like Idris is like, yo, I need to go buy this part just right now before we came up the hill. And I'm like, what are you talking about? He said, yeah, I need to. I'm like, Idris, how do you know what part to buy, or how do you know what to fix? He said, no, don't worry about it, I got it. I said, dude, I'm like, what? How do you guys know what you guys are doing? And to think about, I haven't seen it yet, but I can only imagine, and you guys will be able to see it. There's no fuel tank on the darn motorcycle. The bike is so beat up that they hooked up a Shemlan water bottle to it. And I'm like, what? what did you guys do? He's like, yeah, we ghetto rigged a plastic water bottle to it as a fuel tank. I'm like, what the heck? How in the world did you do that? That's amazing. But it's gonna be so hilarious to see that. And that whole time they've been practicing on that motorcycle, and it's just funny because some people in the family know how to ride a bicycle, and some people don't. I believe only two of their brothers know actually how to ride a bike, but the others don't know how to ride a bicycle, and they went ahead straight on the motorcycle and learned how to ride. And my uncle Amin came down to the city of Italy, like laughing, saying, "Oh, my sons already know how to ride a motorcycle or whatever." Because you guys have to remember that this motorcycle that I'm driving now is not mine. It's Idris's dad, Uncle Amin. He bought the motorcycle for transportation purposes, and it makes a lot more sense for him to purchase in order to make lots of journeys back and forth, carrying water, carrying how can I say, not petroleum tanks. What do I want to say? What is the word I'm looking for? I always propane tanks, because that's how they get their, that's how they operate their, that's how they heat up their food or whatever. And I just think it's absolutely hilarious that they know nothing about motorcycles, how to fix them or anything, and they fix them, ghetto rigged it, let alone, and freaking learn how to ride the darn thing, which is absolutely astonishing and mind-boggling. It's gonna be so epic and so hilarious for you guys to see that. And we are in Tabi, and when on one of these corners we'll make a right, and we'll make the treacherous journey to his house. And a lot of the roads aren't fixed. I'm too up in it. He has like a bag full of money and like a couple of chickens and some fruits and vegetables. So let alone our body weight, but we're also carrying things as well. There's a lot of bumps here, and it's gonna be super hilarious. I don't honestly. Idris is kind of just. That's what I love about the Yemen locals here, man. They just go with the flow, and it's like whatever, anything. But we're not gonna make it. I already know, because first of all, this is not the proper motorcycle to do something like this on, and the hills are so the journey, the trek, the trail basically to his house is so effing scary. Like no guardrails. Like it's not a road. It's like dirt and rocks, and it's absolutely hilarious. I'm not sure if I'll keep this on the same video on the next video, but be sure to stay tuned, because I've always envisioned we've always planned to do something like this, but to actually do it now and think that we're so close, it's scaring me just thinking about it, because some of the hills are so steep, and to think that I got to do it with a passenger or whatever, it's gonna be super hard. So basically, these guys are here fixing the road or whatever. Something happened here. It looks like they're picking up what can I say? They're picking up parts of the road that broken or whatever, or some of the rocks here of the hill break off and whatnot. I'm trying to dodge like hills and potholes and give you guys this at the same time. And a lot of you may think, wow, like a lot, like on camera it might look good, and you guys might think, wow, I have lots of experience. I don't, guys. This is all my first time for everything. I'm just going with the flow. I have no experience at all with dirt bikes, dual sports, and trail riding, and climbing up hills, and dodging potholes, and this type of traffic. I have no experience. This is only my first or second time doing something like this. So we're gonna make this right here. Who Yemen has, and we're gonna begin this treacherous journey, and a lot of the locals are gonna be staring hard at us, but that's okay. I have Idris here with me. He's a local, he's a villager here, and everyone knows him and whatnot. So if I stay quiet during these times, guys, just know that I'm trying to focus on riding or whatever, because it's very hard to mono vlog and talk at the same time while going through this. And you guys will start. I know where I am. I've been here a lot of times. I know my village now. That rock just hit my brake. That's okay.